Back live at GM Place. Limited time left with Henrik and Daniel Sedin, Alexander Burrows. Know your teammates, a little thing we started at the All-Star game a couple of years ago. It's not designed to make the players squirm, but they certainly can if they don't know the answer. So we're going to start with you, Alex. Name and pronounce correctly, or at least as close as you can, Daniel and Henrik's hometown in northern Sweden.
I don't know the name of the hometown, but I know there's the Modo Oake team. That's the hometown. So I know there's a paper mill there, and I've seen a few beautiful.
Okay, one-word answers are good enough. Aaron Schultzvik. Am I close to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel and Henrik, when you guys were living the high life in the NHL 02-03, Alexander Burrows was slugging it out in the East Coast Hockey League with two teams that year. Name one of them.
Baton Rouge.
Correct.
Nice.
Correct.
Yeah, nice.
The Baton Rouge Kingfish and the Greenville Growl was the other one, right?
Yes.
Alex, picture time.
Wow.
Which Sedin is this?
That's Danny.
Easy.
Okay, next one. That's right. Next one. Change the picture. Oh, I guess they're not coming up one after another. All right, there it is.
That's Danny again.
Yeah, same picture. Very good. We couldn't fool you. And one more. Here it is. Okay.
Danny's on the left, Ang's on the right.
Daniel and Henrik in 06. Alex was voted what?
06?
06. Alex was voted what?
Here in Vancouver?
In Canada.
In Canada?
Yeah. Canada's greatest ball hockey player.
Oh, really? Wow. Congrats.
Won the World Championship in 05. Alex, who's older, Daniel or Henrik?
Oh, I know it's 6 minutes, but I think Ang's older.
Correct. Henrik was born 6 minutes before Daniel. Soccer question, Kevin.
Yeah, soccer. A lot of guys joke around and play to warm up before the games, guys playing soccer. But you guys actually played at a high level. How long did you guys play soccer, and what level did you guys play at?
Well, we were turning 17, and we played in our hometown, so it wasn't really at a high level, but I think we had the choice when we were 15 to move to another city and start playing more seriously. But we chose hockey instead. So
seems like it worked out okay.
Yeah, I think
Alex, you noticed a deficiency in their soccer games, right?
Oh, both of them are unreal players. They're the best on their team, that's for sure. But Ang can play with both feet, and Danny only has a left foot.
Right. More in a moment with Daniel and Henrik Sedin and Alexander Burrows. We'll get a question from our live audience from the South Delta Minor Hockey Association. We've got 8 kids here, and one of them, I think it's Max, will have a question. Back in a moment. 9 good-looking hockey players from the South Delta organization are our guests on After Hours, our live audience, and 7-year-old Max has got a question for Alexander Burrows. Go ahead, Max.
Have you played any other sports than hockey?
Yes, growing up I used to play a lot of tennis, a little bit of soccer, and ball hockey too.
And as a matter of fact, you won the World Ball Hockey Championship and the National Championship with the Montreal Red Lights, right?
Yes, 7 times.
Okay, wow. Just before 8, 7 times, but who's counting? I don't know if you guys knew this, but Alexander Burrows has had a career as an international supermodel. Let's have a look at the picture. Here it is.
Oh, God. Beautiful. That's my Calvin Klein.
You know whose body that is?
Yeah, it's not Burrows.
It's Freddie Lundberg.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, the great soccer player from Sweden, many times the captain of the Swedish international side, who plays in Seattle now, and we only use that. It would have worked better if we'd had Freddie on the program tonight. We were hoping to have him, but he was traveling today, and he couldn't come on to ask you a question, but I'm sure he sends his regards. Yes. Next time we'll get him.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you, boys. Alexander Burrows, Daniel Henrik Sedin, our guests on After Hours. Back to conclude the proceedings from GM Place in a moment.